Hi, everybody. How's it going, Keith?
Hey,
Hey,
Keith, how you doing tonight?
just right. I'm in my pajamas.
Oh, that's funny.
Those are great pajamas. I'll just have to say, Russ and I tried really hard, William, to get you those, those Disney onesies. They still show up under the tree for you.
Oh, my goodness. That's funny.
Yeah, we thought about getting William some of those
how's-
pajamas.
Hey, Will, how's Wyatt doing?
He's doing great. Yeah, thanks for asking. Yeah, he's doing really well. He's just growing and learning stuff every day. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it's precious.
I'm still looking forward to my first visit to the parks in 2.5 years.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah. Well, I know you're doing all that planning, Keith. You're going to have such a great time. I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
And February 14th, which is on a Sunday, is going to be my Valentine's Day show. I've got at least one couple lined up. And
Nice.
Getting 2 more in.
That's fun.
Fun.
Yeah. And I'm going to dress up in my tuxedo with the red vest.
Oh, my.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, looking forward to it.
I even got cufflinks.
Oh, hey.
Nice.
Yeah. My husband likes to wear cufflinks when he's all dressed up.
Yeah.
Jeff likes to wear cufflinks. So that'll be a lot of fun. I know you're putting a lot of work into that show.
Yeah, and I've been getting compliments by Kelly of the Mickey Bunch a while back. I had her on my show, and I'm the real deal now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Kelly's a lot of fun. I have been on her show a couple of times, and we really had a lot of fun. She has a lot of different people, One Stop Mouse and Adventures with VP, and Pete stops in, Pete McDevitt stops in occasionally, and so she just has a ton of fun on her. She has too much fun on her show, Kelly. You have too much fun on your show. I love to come on.
Yeah.
We're just getting to know each other, and I love Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah. Is the restaurants starting to open back up there at Walt Disney World?
Yes. Yeah, well, and the good thing about it is, Keith, we just got back from a trip, a couple weeks ago, William?
Mm-hmm.
And we just got back from a trip. I was there for a little over a week, and then William and Jillian joined me midweek. And yes, in answer to your question, that's the wonderful thing about it. Things are starting to open back up. I think Disney World is hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you, Mike. And so I think they're like at 35% capacity was the last thing that I read, park capacity on guests. And so, Woody's Lunchbox just opened a few days ago in Toy Story Land. So that's exciting.
Oh, neat. I didn't realize that. That's great.
Yeah, and we just missed it, William.
Of course.
Yeah. We were
that happened to be on both trips this year.
And they're about to and they're getting closer to getting a M&M store down there at Disney Springs.
I'll
show you, and I'll show you and the viewers what one of the example of what one of the dispensers are like that they sell.
Oh, neat.
Oh, neat. That's a lot of fun.
Oh man, that many M&Ms! Wow, I would not be able to have that dispenser sitting on my counter. That just would not work. I couldn't stay out of it. Oh, neat. Yeah, that is cool. Now, where did you get that?
That's neat.
I got it at the pop-up store in my hometown 2014 when they were celebrating the opening of the new plant, which makes M&Ms and Snickers, and I think they're expanding it to make some more. Recently, my hometown was the exclusive at making the caramel M&Ms.
Ooh,
oh, nice.
Those are good too.
Yeah. I haven't had those yet. I need to try those, right?
Oh, they're great. Yeah, give them a shot.
Yeah, I definitely.
Was that when you took those pictures that you sent to us of you with the red and yellow M&Ms, Keith?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are so fun.
I got to meet Red and Yellow.
Yeah.
Well,
That's cool.
I called Yellow Peanut by mistake because he looks like the peanut one.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
he does. Yeah. Oh, the peanuts are my favorite. I like the peanut M&M. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a nice cold Coke.
Yeah. And my mom's going to be working on my Gryffindor robe, hemming it up about 2 or 3 inches so it'd be off the ground.
Nice.
Super.
Yeah, that's great.
That's exciting, Keith. I know you're
Yeah, it
excited
is.
to get that back. That's great.
It's got the official Gryffindor patch on it, and
Neat.
They're nice. Yeah.
And on the tag inside it has the official Wizarding World logo and the Harry Potter logo. So
Nice. Is that the one that you ordered off of Amazon, Keith?
Yeah, for $12.97, I saved $38.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow.
That's a great deal.
Yeah.
And the quality's good?
Yeah, it's good. And if you bought that same one at Universal, it would be like $125.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're really expensive. Wow, you saved a ton of money. That's fantastic, Keith.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah. Wow.
And you can get the same Wizard Chess game. Well, one of them you can get at Amazon cheaper than you can through Universal.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's the exact same brand.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, we are actually overdue for a trip to the Wizarding World for Universal in general. It's been several years since we went, and we love Universal. You know, it's we're Disney people first and foremost. So we, if we go that direction, we're gonna go to Disney. I mean, that's just pretty much a given. But we usually do take a couple of days and go to Universal. We just haven't done that the past few times we've been. So
yeah, the way my cousin and I are going to do it, we're going to do Disney and then do Universal on the same trip. Disney first and then Universal. 4 full days of parks at Disney, and then 4 full days of Harry Potter at.
Oh wow! Ooh, that's
yeah.
I hope you built some rest time in there. Yeah. I hope you built a rest day in there, Keith.
The Universal, hopefully they'll still have the Harry Potter package, so that way when I get it, then we can take the
Hogwarts Express
back and forth.
It's so much fun.
Oh, it's amazing, Keith. You're gonna love it. Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's just incredible what they've done there.
I recommend that if you do go to Universal down there, get the Harry Potter package.
Okay.
It means you'll have to stay in one of the resort hotels.
Right.
And besides that, Universal's a little less expensive than Disney.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, when we've gone in the past, we've gotten the park hopper to hop between the the Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, the Harry Potter package will have the access to both of those parks.
Okay.
And it'll also have one free breakfast at the Leaky Cauldron and one free breakfast at the Three Broomsticks.
That's nice.
Hey, you can't beat that, Keith.
And then you can get one free, I think, DVD where it's supposed to have like a photo album where they'll have you move around. That way you have motion. You have moving around photos like.
Neat.
Nice.
That's really cool.
That is cool. We're not familiar with that package, Keith. We need to check.
We'll have to look into it.
That sounds great. Sounds perfect.
Just go to the Universal Studios Orlando website.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely will. We'll have to check into that. That sounds great. And it's like you said, Keith, Universal is cheaper than Disney. It
It
is.
is.
Yeah.
It's a good bit cheaper than Disney. So, and a lot of people, a lot of people who obviously live there, go ahead and purchase the annual pass for because it's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than Disney's annual pass to be a Universal annual pass holder. So, yeah. It's if I lived down there, I'd do it.
Yeah,
I would absolutely do it.
Yeah.
You're going to have such a great time. I think you'll just love it. Now, Keith, have you read the books or seen the movies?
Yeah. Hello, Jim, with More Sunshine, please.
Oh,
Hey,
Jim.
welcome in, Jim. It's great to meet you on our last trip.
He was one of my guests too. Jim was.
Neat. Jim's a good guy.
Yeah, I know.
We really enjoyed meeting Jim while we were in the parks. It was great to so great to meet so many of our YouTubers in person and people that we already know and consider friends. It's just nice to meet face to face, and we were able to meet Jim and Mike Wheeler, several others. So it was great. It was really great.
Jim, in my opinion, Jim has I wouldn't say that I have a great voice, like, just, for speaking while vlogging, and live streaming the parks. Jim has a really good voice.
Yeah.
It's pleasant to listen to. So big shout out to Jim for his streams.
One thing I'm looking forward to getting after Christmas is a 4K 170 degree wide angle camera. It looks like a GoPro. It's like about $50 at Amazon.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And,
well, that'll be fun.
And I was going to get the accessory pack with it and a micro SD memory card with the adapter.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
it is. You'll enjoy that, Keith.
And I'm going to try it out with like the Old Town Prairie Village here in my hometown.
Sure.
It's owned by the county Parks and Rec. And also try it out at the zoo, Topeka
There
Zoo.
you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Those trial runs, those trial runs are important to kind of help you work out, technical issues and kind of get used to the equipment too.
Right.
That takes a little work, doesn't it, William?
Yeah. I mean, it definitely takes some tweaking, for sure. Like, before we had Streamlabs, I got the gimbal before we bought Streamlabs, and so, I made a couple of trial runs to the Disney store, just testing, the gimbal and kind of figure out the functionality, and then also did all this advent calendar, Marvel advent calendar videos with it too, and really kind of got a good feel for it before, going to the parks with it. And I'd suggest that to anybody who's looking to live stream, especially from the parks, is to, make sure you get a good feel for your equipment before, you bail off into it.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing my Vlogmas? I've been doing Vlogmas.
I watched a couple of them, Keith. I haven't watched all of them. I'm like going from channel to channel, watching everybody's Vlogmas.
On the 10th day of Vlogmas, I'm going to put in like 547 days till my 60th birthday. 912 days until my 61st, and 907 days till my trip.
Okay, there you go. That's a good idea.
That's great.
Keep all those countdowns, Keith. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Those are fun. Yeah, we're big on counting down, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, for sure. No doubt about that.
And let me remind the viewers that on Sunday, February 14th, 2021, I will be having my Valentine's Day show. It's called Vacation, Romance, and Theme Parks.
Neat.
We're going to talk about the theme parks and also be mentioning like wine, chocolates, and roses.
There you go. There you go. That'll be the day for it.
Sounds classy.
And the one wine that is a wedding type wine is champagne. But a lot of people don't like champagne too well, but it's because of the taste. But if they try Martini Rossi Asti Pomani, it's a sweet tasting champagne. Mm-hmm. Hey Rachel.
Hey Rachel.
Welcome in, Rachel. Good to see you.
Hey Rachel.
I can't drink any alcohol because I'm on medicine.
Right.
And,
you have to be careful.
It'll intensify the drowsiness.
Yes. Yeah. Have to be careful with that, Keith.
Yeah.
So take good care of your health.
Right. And now let's get back to the parks. Did you do any vlogs on the parks rides?
Yeah, so Mom actually, she just put out a Jingle Cruise video. Was it a couple weeks ago now, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
So we rode the Jungle Cruise, but it's overlaid for Christmas as the Jingle Cruise. Mm-hmm. And Mom, took some pictures and got some video and put together a really nice video for us riding the Jingle Cruise, and really enjoyed it. We had a great skipper. And it's the Jungle Cruise is always fun, and it's even more fun with the Jingle Cruise.
Yeah, I think it is too.
With all the Christmas jokes thrown in there.
That's in Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
That's over by at the west side of Magic Kingdom, isn't it?
And we did some live streams. Keith, you were in some of our live streams while we were there. We appreciate you being in those.
Yeah, and I know Cinderella Castle's at the north end of Main Street, and the Main Street's train station is at the south end of Main Street.
Mm-hmm. And it looks absolutely gorgeous right now, Keith. I know you've seen it.
Yeah,
all dressed up for Christmas in a lot of the live streams. I spent a lot of time on Main Street in my live streams for Magic Kingdom, just because it is so beautiful, and it's hard to get away from Main Street for me, especially this time of year, because it's just so pretty and the castle projections are amazing, and so I really enjoyed being there. Always enjoyed being there.
I want to mention that I had some technical difficulties for about almost 13 minutes, and I won't be able to say thanks to my partner channels and other people and stuff. But I want to mention that this video is rated PG-13, so.
I think actually, Keith, William and I are pretty G.
Yeah, we're definitely not ones to rock the boat for sure.
Right.
We are.
Don't have to worry about us shooting from the hip.
That's right. We're definitely family friendly. So Mike Wheeler Mike keeps us in line.
Yeah, always.
Mike keeps all of us in line.
And I think Pete's coming on at 8 o'clock Eastern time, which is 7 o'clock Central.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I saw the notification pop up for the Dufili crew just a few minutes ago.
Oh, cool! I'm looking forward to. I love the Dufili crew. Love them. That'll be
I will not have a show next week because I'm going to be tuning into Pete McDevitt's for the because I've been nominated for the
Bravo.
Badge of Honor too.
You have. That's wonderful. That's encouraging.
Hey, Carol at Car Key.
Hey, Carol.
Hey, Carol. Great to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for being in.
Yeah, actually, I was Pete McDevitt's live now with the Dufili crew. Just
is he?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I thought he started at 7. I'm a little off on that. So, we'll have to go check out his stream with them. They're a great couple.
And remember that. Remember when you go to Pete McDevitt's, tell him that BDF sent you.
Yeah, we'll do.
We'll definitely
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
And I think Go Whip Dad will be on later tonight around 9:30 Central.
Yes, he should be. He should. Yeah, he should
That's
be.
10:30 Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah, he should be on with creators, Disney creators. So we'll have to.
Yeah.
We got a great lineup on Sunday nights. We really do.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah.
There's so many good channels out there. It's hard to stay, on top of it. There's a lot of great content being pumped out by so many different channels.
We love it.
Sunday the 20th of December, I will not have a show in observance to Christmas. No show the 27th in observance to Christmas and New Year's, and no show January 3rd in observance to New Year's, and no show on the 17th in observance to Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But,
it's a busy time of year.
But Valentine's Day is going to be an exception, even though it's on a Sunday, and especially that it's a day right before President's Day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've already seen the calendar.
Good. Yeah, it helps to look ahead and
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you don't look ahead, it tends to sneak up on you. So it's good.
Right.
It's good that you're staying on top of it, Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah. I use Google Calendar. So
it's a good tool for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Just about a couple of days ago, I experienced the blue screen of death.
Oh no!
One part of Windows failed.
No!
And generally, when that happens, it notifies Microsoft.
Right.
Which means in about a matter of days, I should be getting the update notice.
Yeah, sometimes you can come back from that, and sometimes you can't. I've seen that where I could fix it and where I couldn't fix it. So, if your hard drive 0 track goes out, there's no coming back from that. But just depends what's wrong there, Keith. So,
yeah,
I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. It's been doing that not too often, but maybe like once a month or not too often.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome in, Addiction Mouse.
Where is he?
I've got
there he is.
Oh, hey, Addiction Mouse. Welcome.
I've got my laptop up so I could watch the chat too.
Thanks for coming, Addiction Mouse. And I got a clapboard.
Oh,
cool.
Fun. That's fun.
Also known as a clapper.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah.
Action.
That's fun. Yeah. Wait. You need that before you talk about Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Hollywood Studios, with all the with the addition of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and Galaxy's Edge, all the neat rides at Galaxy's Edge, Rise of Resistance. Hollywood Studios is the most popular park right now.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to get a park reservation.
It is.
And hopefully for June, for my birthday in June, I'll get me a Kodak 4K 360 camcorder. It's a cube shape.
Neat.
It'll go on a monopod, and that way I can. And one thing, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is one of the rides that's good for that. So is Pooh.
There's so much to take in.
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff going on, all around your field of vision, so it's hard to catch it all. Those 360 videos are always amazing.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they really are.
My computer will edit 4K and 4K 360s.
Nice. Yeah.
It's got a Intel Core i5 7th generation processor and a NVIDIA GeForce GTX card.
Nice.
Cool.
So you
It's a
should be,
laptop.
yeah, you should be in good shape on that then, Keith.
Yeah.
Put you in good shape. But yeah, be sure and try out the equipment, take it out into the field and get used to it and get used to handling it and do some test streams and what have you. And so you're comfortable with it.
Yeah,
I see.
Once I see I'm satisfied with that 4K 170, I'll probably order some more to that way when I do vlogging of my maintenance guys band for my one channel DJ-Hawkeye Production.
Mhm.
Then I can have it where I can wear one on my body, put one on the tripod to catch the drummer, put one on the end of a bass guitar, and one on the end of a electric guitar.
That should be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be really neat. I'd be interested to see how that turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So, can you play an instrument, Keith? Or are you just doing the production for a band?
I just do a production for a band.
Okay,
Nice.
that's still really. I'm about to say that's really cool.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's a great idea.
The best instrument I can play is a triangle.
Yeah. Or I bet you can play a tambourine.
Yeah,
There's some bongos.
Actually, it probably takes, to do it well, it probably takes a little more skill to do the bongos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I fiddled around with the drums one time, and it was my first time, and my friend says, "Hey, you're good at the drums."
Well, hey,
That's cool. Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's neat.
I might ought to pursue that, Keith. That might be a hidden talent.
You don't want to hold the drumsticks too tight, but then you don't want to hold them too loose. But you want to get it to where when you hit down, the end of the drumsticks will bounce right back up, but not too high because you need to get them right back down to get those beats.
Addiction Mouse says he can play a radio.
Nice.
Hey, Jeffrey Resendez.
Hey, welcome in, Jeffrey.
Welcome in. Yeah, I can play radio too, Addiction Mouse. I played.
So can I.
Yeah, I played trumpet in high school, but I'm so rusty. I don't know if I'd be able.
I played the baritone. I could also play the tuba, but I played the baritone and the tuba, euphonium too, which is basically the equivalent to baritone. But yeah, I could play all those. I've never been talented with. Of course, I haven't put a lot of time into it, but I've just never developed a talent for being able to play stringed instruments. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
One guy who played the trumpet told me that with a 3-button trumpet, there's 8 different combinations times 3 because
Right.
you play a certain level right here, and then you go higher playing up like that, and go lower by playing like that.
Well, actually, higher and lower depends on.
Yeah, it's all about buzzing your lips.
Yeah, it's whether you relax your lips or tighten your lips to as far as the higher low notes. But yeah. So, but I think Dizzy Gillespie did it that way up and down. He seemed to do it up or down, didn't he? Oh man. But yeah, I'm probably so rusty I wouldn't be able to do very much, but I did enjoy playing. That's actually how my husband and I met. That's how Jeff and I met. He played baritone in high school, and we were in band together. So that's how my husband and I met.
Yeah.
Was in band class. Yeah. It's good to see you, Carol.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, but I did want to say, Keith, there seems to be a lot happening, in the parks as far as, you open with the question about the parks opening up and restaurants opening up. I think they're trying to get as much open as possible for Christmas.
Yeah.
And, I don't know whether they'll increase the crowd levels any. They're at 35% park capacity right now, but they are trying to, which is great. They're trying to get some more restaurants opened up, and probably, let's see, Gideon's Bakehouse that makes those great Gideon's cookies. It's also supposed to open. I don't know what the opening date is for that, or if they have one down in Disney Springs. But they're trying to get more things open, and a lot of the restaurants have opened up on property. So it's really nice to see all that coming up. It's really great to have that happen and see things opening up. And Disney is still very strict on, you have to wear your mask. Cast members,
Right.
if you forget to put your mask on, or you're wearing your mask improperly, cast members, will say, please wear your mask. They're sticklers for keeping things clean. They shut the rides down every 20 minutes or so, and regular intervals, and clean the rides. Disney is really, really going above and beyond to follow safety protocols to keep cast members and guests safe. And I think that's why, they've been able to stay open, is because most like us, when we went into the parks, Keith, they have hand sanitizer everywhere. And we were careful to use that hand sanitizer, and because we want the parks to stay open. So I think they're doing a great job with it. And I pray that that can continue.
Okay.
So they're doing a good job with it, and really
and the vaccines are coming.
they are.
That's true.
They have. I think they have a couple of companies now, or maybe even 3 companies right now, that say they have vaccines that are very, very close. So
they're putting in an emergency application
right
through the CDC. And
yeah. They've just fast tracked it. They fast tracked a lot of the normal hoops that they would have had to jump through. They have kind of fast tracked all that to get those out to us as quickly as possible. So, well, that's good too. Okay, Mike.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah.
But now, like with some of those rides, I'm also looking forward to Expedition Everest and Flight of Passage.
And those are both great.
Absolutely.
One of my earlier guests said that with Flight of Passage, you can feel the banshee breathe beneath.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing. It really is. Flight of Passage is really next level technology, and the Imagineering on that is just incredible. It is worth the time that you stand in line for. It really is.
Yeah, the line queue is incredible too. I mean, it's just it's an all around, it's amazing experience. And both those rides, are kind of Joe Rohde's babies.
That's true.
And so huge shout out to Joe Rohde for being obviously big shout out to James Cameron as well for creating the world of Avatar and the Avatar movie. But shout out to Joe Rohde for preserving that experience and truly making it it just fantastic.
Yeah,
And I want to say
Pandora is incredible.
I want to say you're welcome to Karki. I gave her the blue wrench too.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, Carol's fantastic. She's an excellent member. Very deserving of a wrench. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
she's a great supporter.
You'll really enjoy the other attraction that to me is one of Disney's best attractions on the entire property is Kilimanjaro Safari, where you take the safari ride out into the savannah. It's absolutely incredible. The animals that you see, that's the closest you're going to get to taking an African safari without going to Africa. It's absolutely incredible what they do, to take care of the animals and preserve that. It's just incredible. I think that people a lot of people who ride that, they just go through it and they think, oh yeah, they don't really think about what it takes to do that, what it takes to keep that up, to take care for the animals, to maintain, the habitats. It's incredible. It really is.
Yeah, that Disney Plus show called The Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom is top notch. Just shows like the animals get sick just like people do, and they've got to care for them and take care of them, and so it's really remarkable in so many ways how they're able to care for all these wild animals, preserve their atmosphere as much as they can to make it feel natural.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, right, Carol. Carol says, I couldn't believe how much better Flight of Passage was than I could have imagined. Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way when they ride it, Carol.
Yeah.
It's, I rode it. We rode it, William, when we were there. Our last day in the parks was Animal Kingdom. And we stood in line for quite a while for Flight of Passage. And it was just kind of one of those things, you think, well, yeah, it was a fairly long line. I can't remember. Was that the one that I timed, William? And it was like 58 minutes.
I think so, yeah.
To get on Flight of Passage. And I've got a vlog coming out about that. But it was so worth it. It's just worth the time in line. It is absolutely worth the time. So, yeah, we hope you have a great week too, Jeffrey.
Yeah, thanks, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
thanks.
You have a good week, Jeffrey.
Thank you, Carol. You're too kind.
Appreciate that. And yes, we are enthusiastic about Disney.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sure.
Well,
and thankfully, there's a lot of other people that are too, and they're equally as crazy about it as we are.
Yeah. We once we started our YouTube channel, we found there are a whole lot of people that are crazy like we are.
Uh-huh.
That camera I mentioned, that's a 170 degree angle. With the accessories, there's a body cam strap, and then there's a head cam strap, and putting it on the head cam, that would be good for like the safari and but then body cam for like Splash Mountain, but by then the Splash Mountain it'll probably still be called Splash Mountain, but it'll be Princess and the Frog theme.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what the Imagineers decide to do in terms of the retheming and everything. Will they stick with the big log boats, or I think if they're going to do Princess and the Frog and you're going to capture that Cajun feel, then you probably need to go to like maybe little fan boats as the boats.
Yeah, the little airboats. Yeah.
To kind of honor that Louisiana heritage, give a little tip of the cap to.
Yeah. Once they take that ride down, though, it's going to take that ride is going to take a long time to retheme, guys. That ride's going to be closed for a long time. It really is. That's really, I wish that what they would do, and William and I have talked about this, I wish that they would retheme the one at Disneyland to Princess and the Frog and leave the one in Walt Disney World the same. So that way we'd have both. That's just my opinion. I wish that's what they do.
But I
bet they'll do a great job with the retheme.
They will.
I think that one time when that log sunk at I think they probably had too much weight in the front end there.
Yeah, I don't know that they ever said what caused the issue, but yeah, I definitely would not be in the ride vehicle that that sunk.
You do not want to put two 300-pound people in the front of the
log. Yeah, and of course they're on a track, so and the water's not that deep, so it wouldn't you wouldn't be in danger of drowning or anything.
No,
but, things like that. I'm just enough of a Disney nut that I would love for something like that to happen, and I have to get evacuated off the ride.
Just so you could see it all.
Just so I could see it all. Yeah. I could go change my shoes and my clothes.
But one thing, it's a no-no to video record an evacuation. They call that backstage.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I would just like to see it. I have always one of my if William, you had talked about on one of the live streams not long ago, kind of a wish list. One of my wish lists is to get evacuated off the Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion.
I would love to get evacuated off the Haunted Mansion. I think that would be cool.
Walt with of Mouse Talk a while back, he got evacuated off of the Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
Yeah, now I've seen several people. That ride is so technically advanced that I've seen people. I think Resort TV one's been evacuated off that. I think several people have been evacuated off that one. But
yeah, he had to put his camera and gimbal in his bag so that it'll still be connected to the stream and so.
Yeah, that would work. But I would love to get. Well, I think Resort TV 1 has been evacuated off Tower of Terror maybe before.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it's happened. It's happened a few times. And which one was it that Josh said he would like to get evacuated off of? I can't remember which one it was, but it was kind of funny because in the chat, people were putting, well, I'd like to get evacuated off this one or that one.
That's funny.
It's like we all want the rides to break down so we could get evacuated and see it backstage.
There's a water slide park in Kansas City, Kansas. A Kansas lawmaker. His little son was on this one ride. It went so fast that he got decapitated.
Oh no, that's awful.
That's horrible. Yeah. That's horrible. Yeah. Those are isolated.
You hear about some of those extreme cases, and it's just so sad to hear.
Yeah, you do. I know that Disney. Disney has computerized monitoring of all their rides constantly. They really go the extra mile to try and keep us safe on their rides and be sure that everything is operating correctly. So
those theme parks in Florida has their own inspectors, and so does the state of Florida.
Yeah. It makes sense. It does. It makes sense that you should do that.
In the same way, in California, the theme parks has their own inspectors, and so does the state.
Yeah. I'm really hoping that Disneyland can reopen soon, and that they're just kind of in a mess out there with Disneyland being closed, not just the fact that the theme park is closed, but all of those people who depend on Disneyland for their livelihoods.
Mm-hmm.
And it really puts Anaheim in a pickle, the city of Anaheim and surrounding areas, for Disneyland not to be open, because Disneyland pretty much supports that area economically and does it well. So, yeah, it's really a shame. I'm hoping they can open Disneyland. I do too, Carol. I do too. I feel safer at Disney than at other parks.
Yeah, no doubt.
Do. And that's, safer, mechanically, just from the rides, but also as far as the safety protocols for the virus. So, oh yeah.
Like I said about Universal, me and my cousin going there. We're going to mainly do Harry Potter.
Right. Right. And yeah, you should, if you're good, but you know what, Keith, if you're going to be there, if you're going to be at Universal for 4 days, that's plenty of time to do Harry Potter and the other, the other parts of the parks. So you'll have plenty of time. 4 days is plenty of time to, to see all of it as well as you want, I think.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
What we're going to do is, we're going to do like at Disney, do rope drop, and when it gets to be about the busiest time of the park, we'll go rest and maybe even do a little shopping at Disney Springs.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And probably swim in the pool. There at Disney, we're gonna the wilderness cabins up by Magic Kingdom. Because the cabins got a full refrigerator, a cooktop, and it's got a barbecue grill outside, and a deck with table and chair.
Nice.
The sofa is a pull-out bed. The bedroom has a queen-size bed and a bunk beds.
Sounds perfect. Sounds y'all will really enjoy that, Keith. Yeah.
Sleep up to 6.
So you guys are going to rent a car then while you're there, Keith?
I think we're going to try to get my cousin's daughter, who would probably be already living down there, to pick me and her up at the airport.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then my birthday of that year will be the checkout day of Walt Disney World and the check-in day of Universal.
Okay. Yeah.
Which means I'll be able to have my first visit badge and birthday badge from both places.
There you go.
Neat. That's great.
All of them at the same time, Keith. That's great. Yeah. Carol says she agrees about having plenty of time to do all 4 parks in 4 days, or both parks in 4 days, but she would prioritize Harry Potter, and I agree. Yeah, it's I still love the Marvel presence though at Universal. I still really love the
it's neat. It's a different offering for sure, but I think it's great. I'm really looking forward to seeing the Avengers campus out at Disneyland when they get done with it.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to be amazing when they get that park open. I really hope that we can go for that. We and Jillian and I are really, and probably my husband and whoever else in the family wants to go, but we're really hoping to be able to go.
Grizz at Griswold.
Hey, welcome in, Danny.
How are you, Danny? Good to see you. Always, Danny.
And we are now running a little over, so we might as well you can say your closing statement now.
Just big shout out to everybody that was in the stream and everybody that watched on the replay. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to say, Keith?
if you can't make it on the live, please down at the bottom to put in hashtag team replay, and
There you go. Absolutely.
remember to bop the like button, and if you're new, click the subscribe and bop the bell for notifications.
Absolutely.
Have a magical day and a great big beautiful tomorrow.
Thanks, Keith.
Bye.
Thanks
Thanks,
everybody.
Keith.
Bye.